I bet we are back. It's another episode of the AwtKast Podcast. I'm your host, the Coupe the Hyena. I'm with Pre, and of course, our guest today is Maribe Coiin.
Yeah, what up?
How do you do?
Nah, I'm doing great, my G.
Yeah,
Doesn't look
Yeah.
funny. Carol said, yeah.
he looks
Yeah.
kind of sad, right?
Nah, that's how I am. It's just that I can't smile. That's just my thing. I don't know.
So you're always serious, like
Nah, not always. It's just I don't know. Whenever
maybe it's the fact that he has this serious face, but he's not actually always serious.
yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
Sanbona, Dumela, hi. Everybody who is watching, welcome to the second episode of our. Yeah.
Is the
It's
third
actually
episode?
the third one, yeah. So welcome to our third episode. We have our guest right here. It's Coiin. He's a musician, a rapper, right?
Yeah, I'm
An
a
entrepreneur.
rapper.
And a music
More like-
producer. So yeah, we're gonna be here more about him. So we're gonna be hearing what kind of a person he is, his interests, and his journey ka gare ga music. So yeah, stay tuned. Re na le ena gona.
I had a ghost, couple of roses, I ain't no matter of. I like them witches in short dresses, red like period blood on the lip. I just gotta be real, love or hate.
So I wanna know why you classify yourself as an entrepreneur.
Here's the thing. I grew up in a family where actually nobody has ever been an entrepreneur up until my uncle got a job, right? What he did, instead of feeding the fam, he opened a spaza shop, right? As he was opening the spaza shop, he opened it for us to be able to feed ourselves, right? He opened it for my granny. But most of the time, I was the guy in that spaza shop.
Oh, you were the
selling.
shopkeeper.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I was the shopkeeper, doing everything, right? Then I think maybe my love for entrepreneurship stemmed from that, right?
Okay.
Then from then, I just took the entrepreneurship term and put it into my life because I got into the music business. I'm not in the music industry. These are two different things.
Exactly.
I'm in the music business. I'm in the music to sell music,
Okay.
right?
So
And
yeah,
uh-huh,
like you're saying, they are two different things.
uh-huh,
Meaning, there are people who are in the music industry
yeah,
And those who are in
and who are in the music business.
yes.
Can you shortly differentiate between the
two.
two?
Here's the thing. When you're in the music business, everything around you is a business. You see everything as a business. You actually want to monetize everything around you. You can start like right now. I have a T-shirt. I can just wake up tomorrow. I'm like I'm selling the Farfetch record T-shirt.
Okay.
That's a business.
So that's your record label.
Yeah, that's my
T-shirt.
record company.
It's dope. Bro.
So tell me something. I want to know something about this record label, right? What's like your main goal into like opening this record label?
My main goal at first was, you remember, okay, here's the story, right? 2019, I got in the game 2016, 17, 18, 19, right?
Okay.
That's a long story, right?
Yeah.
Then there is a story, 2019. Then there's this G. I can't mention the names, he's a hood man.
Travel card.
Okay.
He's actually the biggest guy in the hood where I'm from,
Okay.
So what the guy did, okay, he signed my producer. This other guy named DJ Vision. He was my dog. We started working 2017 November. Then we worked the whole of 27 November, December, then 2018. Then towards the end of 2018, he came across this G I'm talking about, OG.
Okay.
He's an OG, right? So what he did, he took him as a producer and they started working in the studio. Then the G one day, he calls me, he's like, bro, I need you in the studio, right? Then sharp, I pulled up to the studio. They told me do a freestyle. That the day I couldn't even do a freestyle, right?
Okay.
Then I did an echo freestyle, sharp. That's cool. It's like that, right? So we worked. Then after that freestyle, G's like, okay, here's a beat record. Sharp, we recorded. They didn't like the song, but they didn't tell me. After the next session, they called me. I'm only told by the producer, that beat was whack, and somebody else had hopped on the beat. Oh.
But then they talking about the beat and not actually your verse.
Yeah, like they don't care about what I did.
Okay.
They put somebody on it and he killed it. Sharp, no problem. We started working together as a stable. Now, every day as I'm working, I'm going to the studio. I'm working with DJ Vision. He's my dog.
Okay.
We always at the studio working, and there are other G's like Desire, Metaverse. We got in the stable. We formed a stable. Then from there was a formal meeting. Like, okay, guys, since you guys we do the same thing here, how about we just sign you into this label?
Yeah.
Not necessarily on paper, but you work with us in here.
It was a verbal agreement.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. We started working in the label. Then a whole lot of things. They introduced me. They got me radio interviews, But the only thing I hated about that was that they hindered my creative abilities.
Yeah.
Right. They told me how to sound, what to do. There was a point where Negrapaga speed. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember sometime in like 2017 or 18.
Yes, 19 actually. It's 1920. Negrapaga speedy. And only because that's what they were telling me, bro. Sanju sound like a speedy. It's good for radio. They told me a lot of things, right?
So you were comfortable with that?
I wasn't comfortable, but because I thought, okay, now I'm in the greener pastures.
Yeah.
You gotta do what a man's gotta do, what he gotta do to
yeah.
Right? Plus they putting me on radio interviews. I've never been there. And I've been in the game for so long. I mean, 2016, 17, 18, 19, that's 4 years in the game. I've never done any of that.
Okay.
Right? Sharp, they put me on. It's cool. That they hindered my creative abilities, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. But fast forward, me and the G's in the stable, we start complaining. Okay, 2020, COVID hit. Everybody got a COVID story though. COVID hit, but it wasn't really a major thing for me. Right? Because at the time I just finished my matric 2019. And then now I'm at home. Sharp school things ain't working out. Universities aren't accepting me. Yeah, marks are good though. No space.
It is what it is.
It is what it is though.
Yeah, it happens, right?
We've been going through that, and there are a lot of people going through that.
Yeah.
I think I can originally
I think this thing also sparked something in me. It like got me reminiscing about something. So tell me something about like people like saying, I need you to clarify this. I know you are very blunt when you speak, right? I know you're blunt when you speak. Me and this guy talk a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you have to say actually about people saying that local artists or upcoming artists don't usually go to school? They don't like going to school. They be like, go to school, guys. Hey, we don't want to download your shit anymore.
Here's the thing: you can force anybody to do what you want them to do.
But I've been
But
saying
it's not like it's a fault.
most of the upcoming artists in it, they've been to school.
Yeah.
Some are even schooling. Some they have like they're on their practicals like but then people don't care about that. As long as you're doing music, it means
You're not going to school.
Exactly.
Yeah, just that a lot of people are, what can I say, I can say they're naive. I know it's a dangerous way to use. You can't say somebody's naive. They're all naive. They know nothing about other people's lives. It's like me waking up tomorrow and tell you, bro, you shouldn't be a podcaster. Go be a doctor. I can't tell you that. It's not my place. It's your decision to make. If you're making a foolish mistake, that's on you.
That's on me.
A man's gotta do what he gotta do. It's like that.
If you knew like the decisions you took like last year, you wouldn't like be where you are at, and you wouldn't have made the type of mistakes that you made.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And even every decision you don't what will be the consequences of the decision you're making.
But don't get it wrong, right? Don't get it twisted. School is very important.
Very
Getting
much important.
educated is very important. most especially for these artists. Right now, hence why we always have.
But then this takes me to, like, what if you're not really good in this academics, but you're really talented? Is it like a mastering as a parent? Do you have a kid?
I don't have kids.
Okay, as a
Your parent
parent.
having one?
I don't have.
He doesn't have a kid.
I don't
and
have
that's
a
full
kid.
stop. Like, at least if he does have a kid, and then probably higher chances of relating to what
Yeah.
I'm going to say. Ne?
Yeah.
Let's say you have a kid, ne? And then that kid, you can see, I gotta hand you over the shaman, you can see the interest to what she or he is good at, and then you can see, okay, my child are good in academics, ne? But I can see she's a very good actor or an actress. Actor, she can write, but not dintho tsa academic one. She can write maybe poems. She can they align with her abilities, which are not somewhere related to the academics. So what do you do to help that child?
Okay, what you do? Remember, there's this rapper, Nasir Jones. Their father, Aludara, is their father, right? He was a musician doing jazz, rhythm and blues, yada yada, touring the world and whatsoever. So what happened is, he realized that the educational system at the time wasn't really teaching his kids anything of value, according to him. Right? What he did is like, you guys, it was Nas and his brother, I forget his name, or Jacob, his brother, right? He told them to drop out of school at the 8th grade. They dropped out of school, homeschooling. What he did, he bought books for those guys, not the formal books. He bought he went to the bookstore, bought them books like novels, history books, musical books, a lot of those books. What they did, they were feeding off of that. Right now, Nas is one of the greatest lyricists in the world, above any other person I've had. Yeah, valid, they're better people, but I feel like he's the
someone better.
yeah, but you can mention top 3 lyricists in the world without mentioning Nas's name.
I think it's going to be about preferences.
Yeah.
Meaning, someone might not mention him.
Yeah, it's quite debatable.
I never took like my time and like try to listen to Nas. You understand? And like it's like a matter of agreeing and disagreeing.
That's why with this one of mentioning the top 3 lyricists, it's going to be according to preferences. Because I would prefer someone else over him. Yeah, but so I was still on this thing of like helping the kid. Or do you take them out of school and then take them to the academy of their interests, like of the ones you see they're going to benefit at?
Sometimes a kid might be good at singing, but you find out that it's not their passion to sing.
Yeah, you can be good. Yeah,
you be good at something.
If you are good at singing, sometimes you can sing at church. It doesn't mean like you can go to the studio. You belong there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how shit is. Yeah, that's how shit is. If you're good at singing or you're good at rapping, sometimes you can sing in the shower.
So okay,
but I don't belong in
this thing I get a lot. It's about passion.
It's about passion.
I can have passion for singing without actually being a good singer. So what do I do?
No, that's what you can do.
Hold on, you can't be a vocalist because
you want to waste
cannot
your money. Yeah.
sing.
Remember, remember the 2 sides of the story, right?
Yeah.
It's actually 3 sides. The story has got to have 3 sides: your side, my side, and the truth.
Yeah. What if they want to sign to the fast fashion record?
Here's something. When it comes to Farfetch records, it's about passion. It's about passion. I love talent, right?
Yeah.
But mostly it's about passion. Because when you're passionate, you can push through the pain.
And then you can be talented, and then you work with a passion. So you're very good, but since it's not passionate, a lot of passionate people will go beat.
The thing is, if you can sing but you're not passionate, leave music. hello, like let it go. Just love it from afar. It's like your
Yeah.
crush, you hit on her, she doesn't like you. Stay away. Stay away. Patient, remember what you know where I learned this thing. When I was in the label, right? There's this brother, the brother of the guy who's the OG. Don't mention names, right? His name is Raps, right? He actually, this one time I was in the studio, he's like, bro, why are you doing this music? I'm like, man, I do this music, I wanna get money, man. I'm broke. I wanna live lavish. I wanna wear dope clothes. I wanna
wear
you know what I mean?
those chains
Drive
and
big whips, get beautiful women. Women, when you make money, you do it for the
beautiful women.
It's like don't want to move a nice but so I was like that. So the G's like, and I was about to record this verse, this song I released in 2020, just make it right.
Yeah.
He's like, why are you doing that? And I told him that, right? He's like, he laughed and he left, right? I got recorded that verse, and like that verse in the get record, I wasn't passionate. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like it was just, that one take thing. Record, then you sit back, you're like, this is good. Then he's like, bro. Then he sits down. I think he didn't want to tell me, but it was paining inside.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, you need to do this. Patient, You getting in here, recording, and wanna do this thing and whatsoever ain't gonna work for you. You're not gonna make it anywhere. Never.
But then you know what? I don't know the gene, but I'm glad he got to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's fake. After that I went home and we thought, hey man, he's talking.
And like sometimes you can agree with what he's saying.
Straight up. One thing about him, he has constructive criticism. He don't just criticize.
Okay.
There's constructive criticism is that I give you my song, right? You listen to it, you're like, bro, okay, I listen to your song, I don't like this hook.
Yeah.
This hook is whack, but I think you should have done it this way, yada yada. That's constructive criticism. And there's hate.
Yeah.
Criticism, hate.
Yeah.
Where you're like, bro, your song is whack. Like you don't even tell me what did I do wrong for me to learn next time and do it better.
So you're still in connection with the guy?
The guy, yeah, I still talk to him. He doesn't like my song really, but that's another story.
So tell me something. Tell me something. What's your take with, like, I don't know how you left the label, right? But I want to know. You said it was a verbal agreement.
Yeah.
So how was your departure from that label into the departure from that label and you starting your own record label now? How's the relationship between you and the guys?
Okay, what happened is Sharp, 2020. Sharp now doing my piano. The producer we was working with, DJ Vision, multi-talented.
Yeah.
He can do hip hop beats, he can do my piano, he does no combo, right?
Yeah.
He has a song with it's the guy. There's this song and I know if you know the song.
I don't know.
I know you will know the song. I know it's in the street right now. So he produced that song. He's multi-talented. So what happened was, Sharp, we were doing piano. It was the piano era. Hopped on those beats, bro. I could have made an album, bro. But Sharp, the problem, we weren't releasing music now. Sharp, we're not releasing music, bro. We're not doing interviews anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I understand that. Okay, maybe it's COVID. They don't want people to get the studio and yada yada. Just that.
But then if it was like that, the interviews would have continued telephonically.
You know what I mean?
I did a lot of interviews.
I like you for that. I like you for that. So, but I didn't complain. Fast forward, we in the studio this one time, cause I'm very curious. I was already learning about the music business already myself. I started learning in 2020. As I learned about the music business, then there was a thing of you need to register as an artist. Then I went to the guy. Hey, bro. We're working, but we're not registered. Yeah. And by the time, bro, I'm telling you, we had music on radio. Music was on radio. National radio station, the one in Polokwane. I can't mention names, right? The music is in there. Just to some
What
other
don't you
reason.
want to mention? Let's
No,
go.
the thing is, there's a lot of things behind the scene that
Oh,
Happened.
you know what I'm saying.
Ah.
For the music to be there and I'm not registered, does it make sense? We know
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but you know. Then the music was playing. It's playing. People, hey, Opa read you. Oh, it's cool, bro. Okay, sharp. I'll lend or up. You gotta register your music. But then, or get the royalties and whatsoever.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We need to register and whatever. He's like, nah, it's too early, bro. You will register. Oh yeah, cool. Like every time I come up with an idea, he chat it out. He's the big boss, no problem. Idea.
Call the shots.
Yeah, he calls the shots, but not in a harsh way. It's like we're having a nice conversation, but you can feel that hey, this is personal. Plus, it's affecting my career on top of that, right? Then, what happens is, fast forward my departure, right?
Yeah.
December 2020, first of December, release a song. The song is not pushed. We're not pushing it. It's just me doing my, hey guys, download my music.
Yeah.
Hey, yada yada yada.
On what.
Yeah. So they're not doing anything for me. And already on top of that, this other G of mine had already left. And this other G of mine was contemplating leaving. Now it's me, Desire, and DJ Vision. DJ Vision has never said anything about leaving.
Yeah.
It's not, like he doesn't care about that. He just cares about creating. If we were living and like, bro,
Let's
go. You
You'd have
live
tagged
with it.
along.
But no problem. It's cool. We don't want to drag him into our thing. December, end of the year. Then I was supposed to do a feature with Babzito.
Yeah, I know the guy.
Yeah, G called him. He's like, yo, because he's an OG, he can change your life by picking up the call. That guy can pick up a phone and change your life.
How?
Yeah.
Like he knows people.
That knows people.
He's that guy.
Okay.
That guy, right? So what happens is he calls the manager. He calls Babsito. He's like, yo, I got this other boy of mine. I want you to do a feature with the guy. He's talented, yada yada. Give him the story. He says, you know.
And it's you at that time.
Yeah, I'm sitting here next to him. 26th of, is it? Yeah, I think it's the 26th. No, it was on Christmas Day in the morning. Yeah, because I remember the other night I was trying to get out there. Yeah. Then 25th, right? Then he's like, okay, cool. Call my manager. He calls his manager. His manager, when he goes to the manager, he's not talking about the feature.
Yeah.
He's talking about other things now. Oh, Gunja, you own a PR company and yada yada. He's like, yeah, that's the thing. Then connect this boy. I want you to push this boy. I'll pay.
Yeah.
Sharp. The guy's like, okay, no problem. Send the thing, send the music, send everything. 3 days down the line, the guy from the PR company is like, tell this guy to change his name. He won't sell the coin. He won't sell.
Yeah.
Hey, they won't sell. Nah, they talked about it. Bali 2. Then they fixed it. The name was on the contract. They bought the contract. G unchafu no poncho. Here's the contract. And on poncho, it had all radio stations across Limpopo, media, like newspapers, yada yada. Like it was proper PR, and I was gonna get.
Yeah.
He shows me. It's like I'm like, okay, cool. Send me the contract. It's like, nah, I can't send you the contract. You just have to tell me when you want to sign, and I'll bring it to you.
Without you being able to read and see if...
No, the thing is, we have other guys in the stable. He hasn't told them about that. And also, maybe he didn't want or even more. Okay, you're pushing this one. What about us? Yada yada. That one I understood. But like Yatagantalora as a person, what I felt inside of me was, I don't want to do this anymore. You guys are like, you got shackles on me. I can express my artistic abilities. I can do, releasing music, promoting me. On top of that, you want to give me a contract that I can't read. Luckily, 2021, I caught COVID. Luckily.
I don't look like the kind of nigga that can...
That's luck.
A blessing in disguise.
Yeah, me catching COVID was luck. Then I took it 2 weeks hiatus. Now gotta be in quarantine and all of that. In that quarantine, I rethought, like, rethink everything and all of that. Then I was like, nah, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, F everything. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I didn't have the balls to do that. February, there's a track in there. They like release it. Then we release this track. a track had that other nigga who just left hook on it.
Yeah.
We dropped the track. We don't credit him. It's like Coiin. The song was called Le Facile Auxiliar. And they did a track to speed. Sharp.
Yeah.
The track they stole it on radio. I had it on radio 2 times I think. Yeah. And that time we not registered. That's the story, right? Then what happens is sharp. Then something bad, tragic happens. My granny passes, and on the 31st of 2021, she's my mother basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my mother. Like I lost my mom at the age of 9. And that's a story. I don't really want to get into
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I've never been this emotional. Cool. Then that's
Let's bring you water.
yeah, man.
This is a place whereby
You gotta be free.
podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast. They like throwing people under the bus. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For the viewers and everything.
Yeah.
But
Like,
this is a safe
We are
place for you.
we're asking simple questions from us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We won't throw you under the bus like that.
Nah, I understand, bro. Like I'm also free, hence why I'm able to stretch
Express
out.
yourself, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that. Usually when I talk about such things, I don't get emotional. But
Yeah.
right now I'm way too emotional. Like,
But you ever thought of like naming your album or an EP in like either your granny's name or
yeah, my debut in the mainstream might
Yeah.
go into any of that. Like I haven't really thought of that, but I thought if it's gonna be like that, it's gotta be special.
yeah.
I ain't gonna release the project tomorrow here, then 2 people listen to it, then it's dead.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Then let's back to the story. As my granny passed, then afterwards I decided, man, I'm leaving this music thing. I'm leaving everything. I sent the guy a text. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm out the label. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for everything. It's like, no, good luck with your career. That's all.
Yeah.
I took a break. During the break, you know what I did? Started writing music. I wrote music. I learned about the business. I learned everything. I can't say everything, but 80% of the things that I know right now were because of that break I took.
Yeah.
2021. Since then there were some hardships, ups and downs here, life, you learn here and there, you leave that, you do that. Then I think that was my departure. Then during my learning of being independent, then I realized, man, I gotta be independent. And also, like, growing up, I always wanted to be my own man. Even at
Obviously,
home.
that's what anybody wants.
Yeah, personally, I'm an outlaw. I'm hard-headed.
Yeah.
I hardly ever listen. So I want to be my own man. So
Alright.
that's where everything, I think, folded. Then I was like, let me do my own record label. Then I don't know where this name comes from. Then I was like, it's Farfetch Records. And Farfetch is actually, I feel like my music is way out of this world. It's
Yeah.
Farfetch.
Far-fetched.
You know what I mean?
Bella Gude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell me, how many artists are in that record label currently?
So far, I'm the only artist. I'm working with my G, Matt, just verbally. It's
Yeah.
not contractual, It's just me and him. It's like, because he does most of my beats. He inspires me. Actually, for me to be back in the business is because of him.
Yeah.
Matt G.
Gave you an inspiration.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you got because there was a point where I wanted to hang the mic. I was like, I'm done with this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe because I have music business knowledge, I can just monetize this. Another artist manages less responsibility,
Yeah.
less drama, less whatever. Then he was like, bro, and also he started doing beats in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, during COVID he was making beats. And that time, like we've been dogs since 2015, right? But we had this other friend of ours, his name was Jonas, rest in peace. Like we were 3. Then we were just friends, like nothing attached, like no music, nothing and all of that.
Yeah.
Then Jonas passed, then we were tight like that. But since I got in the business, me and Matt were never as tight as we used to be.
Yeah.
Right? Because now I'm rolling with the G's, KMGs, remember? Virus.
Yeah.
Then we were rolling like that, right? Then afterwards, that's when like 2020, we were tight like that. After I left the label, that's when we were tight. Because now I have no friends, have nobody to talk to. Because everybody around me is always business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always had. If you know me because you're a producer. Then we start moving together with friends like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're too tight, you're too focused.
Yeah, I'm like that. Everybody who's been a friend of mine, ask them. Okay, a friend of mine, music. A friend of mine because we're doing this. There are those guys who I can call them like, out of a record and lifestyle and just drink.
Yeah.
That's the job. And we do that, and what happens is after that session, it might even take time to sing. Yeah, it's done. That's what we do. We have those friends where we're doing this, we're doing that. Yeah, that's the thing.
So, your experience, I know you shared, like, there's this Soropie music festival. Yeah. How did you like get, like, you say the connection, right? And it is what it is. That's something we can like
No,
out,
it's
but
not
something.
something you gotta be hiding what.
Nah.
Connection.
Nah, that one that one it's also
Who
another.
secures your bookings for that one?
That one, that event is owned by OG, the guy who owns that label. Me and the guy, we're not fighting or anything.
Yeah.
We're cool. I can call him right now and we can chop it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I called him. I was like, I even texted him. I'm like, hey, bro, I want to perform. Plus, I just came back in the game. It would be great. Some people miss me for that. Then he's like, okay, no problem. Then I was on the poster. That's it. The problem, they pulled me on the. I'm first lot 5.
Yeah. 5 a.m.
Yeah, no, 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. 4. I called my G's. I'm like, yo, what's happening there? Sapaka stage. Yeah, no one. 5.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I don't know motor, so I can just pull up boss no motor. Go perform
Yeah.
in sharp. I pull up. I got my 7, and I pull up with my bros, my friends. It's another sharp, but we got VI. Sharp, we got the VI access. It's cool. But then I got a stage manager. He's like, I'm like, bro, I want to perform. Okay, hip hop. Yeah. So when I'm like, they don't want us lot talk. When now you should have performed Ka 5. Bro, Ka 5
There was nobody there.
So I'm gonna squeeze again. For now, hip hop, I didn't do that. But
Yeah.
I think I spent the whole night at that event
Sure.
trying to fight for a slot.
And like
Did you
most
even
of the
perform?
artists go through that, man. They even go to events and then end up not performing.
Yeah.
Because like slot, especially hip hop artists.
Yeah.
No, it's not quite hip hop. Hip hop.
Yeah. No, the thing is, they have artists that they prioritize. All of you guys are just there to keep the people busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
While we wait for this one.
yeah, and remember there are prime time slots. These slots are different. If we are before 8, actually 9 p.m. Just know you're just another car. Even if you don't pull up, like I will not
Yeah.
which is so there's prime time slot. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 3 people but in facility they want to go home.
Yeah.
All of those things.
Tired.
People no longer care. What happened is I fought the whole night. What am I wishing? Mama, with pleasure. Mama, like all of those guys ever like they just get on. Like no his.
As long as I feel it, then he gets on stage.
Yeah. Then got 3 a.m. I was supposed to jump on. Kabulali, these are the brothers, like they're brothers. I know them, right? I talked to his brother. I'm like, hey, Shulala Dama, around when I will okay, cool. No, you're not gonna blame me. He's not the owner.
Yeah.
He's just the brother helping the brother, right? Then Kalata, you're not the exact main man. No. He's like, bro, for now, I don't want. MC nearly Jojo Manjaro spent like an hour. Like he was willing to put me on, but situation Nesa Mudumele.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nesa Mudumele. I tried my best, but there was no one the Paragad, the Paragad. Tried talking to him, like they but never try on Tagan situation. Then there was a slot, Musanji get there. Guess what? They're like, Kalata main man is like, what's a known for when I goes Quena Morai. What's a prince? If you don't know one over the page. The page, I'm feeling and that's piece of slot. Next time you get too much because the one on what time?
Yeah.
At least give me 2 minutes to perform Moloini and I'm out.
Yeah.
Because I know with Moloini I'm gonna shut everything down. So they're like, fit karwana utotsa na mafilulu.
Yeah.
Mafilulu ka 5. Tomorrow slot le 3 dimensions. They were the ones that don't feel no abroad. Not a better one, not a better one, but 3 dimensions.
No, I don't.
We don't know.
We don't know the 3 dimensions.
We don't know.
But you look at Shimoli Shebe. I know, I think you know the song.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
The
them
thing is,
yet.
I don't listen to anything except hip hop, unless if it's like a hit song.
That's the problem. You need to listen to everybody. You know, my favorite artist is Shebe right now. That's my
He's
favorite.
everybody's favorite.
You
I
know-
like him too. I
No,
don't want to lie.
for a rapper, for a rapper.
It's embarrassing
Yeah.
and but then now it's not like I gotta now I'm into every gender like versatility. So I give every music a chance.
That's what you should do.
What are they trying to express? Because like even if it's Afro Burlo, somebody could just express how they feel.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
could just relate to what a person says in that Afro Bowler song. So even that guy, I don't want to lie, Lena,
No,
as an artist,
Shebe is a legend. He's a legend.
Pansara is on a top, very top. You know, behaviors, how he treats people, and how he behaves
That's
with
his
them
brand.
somehow.
I don't blame him. I think that's how his brand. That's how
And
he
like-
built it.
Yeah.
right?
I had
And that's
people
how
saying
he
like
must act.
he's the only person who practices what he preaches.
Yeah.
That's how his brand should be.
There wasn't judging 50 Cent. 50 Cent was like that.
Yeah.
50 Cent was like that.
then
There's a lot
Tupac-
of American rappers who are like that. Tupac was
Because like
actually,
now
you
they
know,
be
with
like
Tu-
Shebeki Tupac was South African.
no, with
Nah.
Tupac, you know, nah, this
Because
is giving him too much
I
credit.
don't know much about Tupac. I don't want to lie. I only know Dear Mama and what. But
That's me,
I
that's
never
me.
followed his lifestyle and
yeah.
whatnot.
But with me, you know, like I study a lot of people, right? With Tupac he's that guy, he wasn't really gangster.
Yeah.
He's not that guy who would walk around with a clock like that,
Yeah.
but he has that persona. And he had to maintain with
Sometimes it's about the persona and
Yeah.
the reality.
Yeah.
So that Sheva is living the reality of
Shebe
what
is
he
like that.
preaches.
Shebe is a gangster. We've seen him with
But then
guns,
even
seen him with all
before
of those.
he became a musician, he was actually a gangster, right?
Yeah.
He
So
used to
like
mug people.
sometimes it's the
That's
life
what I
I
heard.
lived and how I lived.
But
The
The thing with people is that they try to mix his life with the music. The music is dope.
Yeah.
I don't
music or not, I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I don't like his lifestyle. Yeah, right. Yeah, I love gangsters things and whatever. But I don't promote
You
it.
ain't promoting people getting hurt.
Yeah, I don't
get
promote
you.
it. Like
I'm
if
sure, but I don't promote violence.
that's the thing. Yeah, you know, like. But when I listen to his music, that guy is intelligent.
And he says a lot of things, sometimes because you think they
Yeah.
don't make sense, but when you sit down and try to put them together, you hear if this person is talking about this thing.
Yeah.
And then like you find out this thing is something people have been scared to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's music actually. At the end of the day, you
Yeah,
just wanna cover those type of places that people cannot like express themselves. Yeah, but so tell me something. The music business. What have you learned in the music business that people are not aware of?
Here's the thing. Let me take it back to that event thing, right? Fighting for those lots, going through those things where people don't take you serious.
Yeah, wait. Were you getting paid for that one?
I wasn't getting paid. I've never been paid for it.
Here's something. Before you continue with like the question I asked, I got an email. I was supposed to come there last year. Not me personally, but my manager. Yeah, but- so they asked him like, how much like can we come? So we were like transport us in the ninja. So we said like give us maybe 1.5 because we don't want like money that we can like make profit. We wanted them to cover the transport, yeah.
Food, what.
Yeah. So they were like, okay, we'll reply you after like some 2-3 days. Then after them they were like, no, you can't come here. The slot is like full now. So this year they said we must like text them how much.
Really?
We did that. but nothing happened.
As the game, that's the game.
Tricky.
Yeah.
No, that's
Tricky.
that's the game. What I've learned about the game, right?
Yeah.
You know, taking it to that event, right? You know, like I'm telling you that those hardships and all of that.
Yeah.
After that event, 26 last year, I told myself I'm never fighting for any slot, not anymore. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
And what I've learned about the game, it's all about who you know. You gotta know somebody
Yeah.
that knows somebody to make things
Exactly.
happen. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
It's all about that.
Yeah.
It's like they don't care about your aesthetics or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all about
Who do you know?
who do you know that can put you on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I've learned about the game is cutthroat, dog. There's a lot of competition. The game is a scavenger. It can eat you alive, and a lot of people in the industry are not what they seem to be.
Yeah.
Hence why a lot of them, they always complain. As I say, you know, with music, it's cutthroat, it's very competitive, and a lot of people are fake in the industry. Don't let these celebrities be out here lying to you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to lie.
The jewelry, and all that shit. The eyes
Fake.
attracts you. And
Yeah.
like, they don't have those shit like you
That's-
see. in
They
the
don't belong
music.
to them.
You might find out that out of 100 of celebrities, only 30 owns houses, and a
Yeah.
lot of those guys are renting.
You know, Elon Musk doesn't have a house.
You feel me?
He's renting.
You feel me?
So people were like, I think there's this rumor of like AKA not owning his house.
Mm-hmm.
I think Princeton or something like that.
Mhm.
So they say his furniture was like the landlord asked the family to take out the furniture. Yeah. So
You feel me? And also, like, we came with AKA, he mentioned not so long ago that he was going through some tax thing. He just paid off his taxes, I
Yeah.
think, end of 2021. He posted like a statement from SARS, like,
Yeah.
I'm done. 5 million, bro.
Yo.
yeah, and he bought a
Of
Beamer
tax.
on top of that.
Yeah, of tax. And remember, on top of that, Abatla, that 5 million, he was like announced it, Nafeta on Yalamanula, you know,
Yeah.
the one that tragically died.
Yeah.
You know, then it's the game, bro. It's cutthroat. What I've learned about the game, it's about no people. That's another thing. No people.
You gotta know people that knows people.
Networking. That's the most important thing. Cause you know, right now I'm on this podcast because I know you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like they know somebody. You shooting with this guy because you had a relationship with him.
We
Yeah.
know Horenge, he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
He's our mata, and like, why call someone else when
You-
mata does this best?
Why wish
Yeah.
and look about no, but who get associate on the one. Check the people you associate yourself with. You know,
Yeah.
they can either build you or they can either break you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have much friends. You feel me? My only friend is Matt.
Yeah.
And I had niggas I used to push with. I had.
There's this nigga that you pulled up with the time we recorded my song called.
That's Matt.
He's mad. I thought when you gave me his WhatsApp numbers, I thought he was somebody else. Yeah, but
Oh,
I thought it's
mm.
like you're having somebody else. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's Matt. And me and him have been friends. And right now we're friends and it's music.
Yeah.
And I also have a friend of mine, you know, like we come a long way. He's Gilbert. He's a friend of mine because we're colleagues and all of that. Those are my dogs. And also Dukes. Those are my dogs. Those are the people I know that even if tomorrow I wake up with nothing in my bank account or nothing, I'll call them. You know,
They'll pull up.
they'll pull up.
Yeah.
Look, and I used to have a bunch of people around me, and a lot of things shifted when my granny died. You know, a lot of I tell niggas like, yo, yeah man, my granny just died. You know, I don't expect anything from you. Just oh sure, you know, bro.
Hey,
God,
that's
you
Part
and
of life.
I never got any of that, and I don't blame them. Maybe I was not their friends; they were just my friends.
Yeah.
You know, because
Sometimes you can be somebody's friend, but you think they are your friends. But
you feel me?
They actually not.
Yeah, so
Just
after that,
believe
I had to rearrange everything. Hence why right now I'm focused. It's far-fetched. Also the rebranding thing. Maribe Coiin. I was Coiin. Maribe Coiin. Maribe real name. Because also there was a point where I felt like I was living two lives. You know,
yeah.
when I go out on the street. Remember, in my hood right now, I'm top two, bro.
Fuck.
And I'm not even shaking. They can name them all.
Yeah.
In my hood, I'm top 2, and I'm not 2.
You're not top.
He's actually at the first place.
You feel
It's
me?
actually the first place. Oh, okay.
I'm in the top 2 and I'm not the number 2.
That went over my head.
Yeah. You kidding? You feel me?
I get
So
you.
who's like the number 1?
He is number 1.
No, if you're not checking about you.
You know, right now, I'm gonna put, for me, like personally, right?
Yeah.
Although my bro hasn't been making music, he's the one that inspired all those niggas.
Yeah.
His name is Lil Promic. We hardly ever work. We used to work back in the days. For me, he's the only guy I respect. I can, if I were to downgrade myself, I put him 1.
Yeah.
But for now, because he ain't releasing any music, I'm taking 1. Also, in terms of popularity too in the hood.
Yeah.
In terms of popularity, I can take the number 1.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people just gravitate towards me. I'm hardly ever on social media. I'm hardly ever outside. People only see me when they see me.
Yeah.
Like right now, people might see me on this podcast and might not even ever see me, not even in the streets or anything.
Not even trying to see you
Yeah.
on the media.
But when I pull up at the shows and perform, I even get receipts for them.
They
Yeah.
know what
because
you
they
do.
don't see you that much.
Yeah. So when I go out there, it's special. That's also something artists need to learn.
Yeah.
You don't have to. That's what I've been telling you
Yeah.
yesterday. You remember, you don't have to be everywhere.
Because everyone
People go there,
I'm
they
every
get
weekend.
we get you there. We
Mhm.
get used to seeing you, and then when we see you at these occasions, we don't feel anything like
Yeah.
you get your mono.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if I feel about behavior, this event, and people have the minute but more feel about they start disrespecting you. Although it might
Exactly.
not be direct, but indirectly so. They feel like they know you too much. They don't care much about you. It's like a new phone. Once you get it, the first day you don't sleep.
Yo,
Yeah.
But as time goes on, it's like
this one here.
you even black out the awala fast.
And you don't feel a thing. You're like,
Yeah. Well,
But then if it was you, I know you would be trying to
Yeah.
pull it with your leg.
straight up.
So like, despite the phones, we're not talking about phones here. We're talking about the music.
We're talking about no. That was
Talking about
one thing about me. I like giving analogies.
Yeah.
We can be talking about a simple thing, then I give you an analogy about a chair.
This thing, I feel like it's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're floating. I can see that.
Yeah.
Jesus, let you floating. Yeah, here's the thing. The music business is also cutthroat. That's you can and I'm saying too much. You need to be scarce. I forgot the question. What was the question about at first?
What did I say? I don't recall.
What was the question?
Talking way about a lot of things there.
Yeah, the thing is, we delve deeper in like, oh, you pick up this, you pick up that, then you
That's actually what always happens.
Yeah, you get lost up in the process. And there's a lot of topics right now, I'm
Because
telling you.
now the only thing I remember is that we were talking about the differences between the music business and the music industry.
And we're going back at that. Right now, because we're talking music business, let me take that, right? The music industry, the music business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The music business is always about selling.
Buying and selling.
Everything around you, it's business. You record a podcast, you want to sell it.
Yeah.
You record music, you want to sell it. Like, it's all of that. Then there are those who are in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the music industry. Sometimes you might not even be a rapper.
Yeah.
But you're in the music industry. You're contributing something in the music industry. You could be a sessionist, you could be an advisor, you could just be a lawyer and all of that. You're just in the music industry. You're doing everything industry. You feel me? Okay. And there is a music business. You work about the business.
Buying and selling.
Marketing, sales.
Yeah.
Where there's marketing, there's sales.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Okay, I've got to learn about that. Yeah, I've got to learn about that.
So how tell me something, like your song Moloin, you've been talking about this song. So if I don't ask a question about that song, it's gonna be like, come on. So the song Molweni, what inspired you with that one? I mean, Molweni is just like hi.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
hi.
morning. Here's the thing. You got it right. What happens is, took a break. Mate is like, bro, let's drop a project. Actually, drop a project. He's like, he's leading me through. He's like, let's drop a joint project. Now I'm in. I'm like, yeah. Then he's like, nah, you drop it solo. Hey, I'm solo. I'm forced to drop it. I've already announced that we dropping the project and yada yada. And I hate disappointing people. That's my thing. And I was like, cool, let's drop it. So this song's Molweni. If you want to know what happened to me during my break, you listen to Molweni. It's actually, I was depressed. Now I'm back. I'm applying pressure. I took a moment to reflect. That was quite precious and ostracizing from the. You know what I'm saying?
Why did you stop now? I was starting to nod my head like go with the flow.
Like that's the. Just that I want to give people a taste so that they can go and listen to the whole song.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will.
Now if I give you the whole
sure
juice, now you don't want to listen.
But then because it's here, they want to hear the original one. I'm sure they're gonna go version.
No, the whole thing is just the verse actually like explains any and everything I've went through. Like I was depressed. Now I came back. I'm applying pressure, and I was just saying it like ego, like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I'm
only to find out that when I perform, I'm really that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen you performing that
Yeah.
song.
And I'm like, I'm that guy now. Like, actually, I'm taking a lot if I can say. Then a lot of things from there, like, it's just, I'm talking about me and Matt, I like Mike and Scottie Pippen. If you know Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen relationship in the court, that's me and Mike, that's me and Matt G Beats. Listen to the song, do your story, do your research. Listen to the project. It's like that.
Let's go check out the song, man.
And Molweni, I had to put it. Actually, it was Zek's idea. Like, put it track number 1 because Molweni, you greeting the people. You've been gone.
Dumelang.
Dumelang.
I come back.
Yeah, I come back.
So a sing-along song. We can say like a sing-along song. It's something that's gotta be. It's a song that's gotta be there in a project.
A sing-along song?
Yeah.
Is it not a song that like everybody could just take along upon?
Yeah, the Molweni song.
No, what he's saying is it a necessity to have a sing-along in the project?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah, that's my question.
Yes. So it's not necessarily a must-have, but I feel like you need to have. For me personally, whatever the thing, they don't want to be serious.
They don't want to hear.
They just want to turn up. They want to. If you got checked, when I perform Molweni, people are out there like crazy. When I'm like Molweni, they're crazy. But when I get to the verse, it's like, oh,
what's going on?
We keep quiet and wait.
And wait for you for the hook.
Yeah.
Because people want to have fun. So it's just good for fun, and also if you find a little like music or deep enough like mine,
Yeah.
Or maybe it's nice and very fun at the cruise, but then you can also how liko high when you're laying back and then you listen and feel like, oh, this guy is beating my face.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not really a necessity. Because if you go to the second track is New Beginnings.
Yeah.
New Beginnings, I'm also addressing what went through the label, but I'm not
Specifically.
I'm just, it's subliminals actually.
Yeah.
Then a lot, I'm also dissecting some of my personal life now.
Yeah.
You need to understand it. Molweni is me summarizing the whole journey of my high heels, my break, right?
Okay.
Then second song is the label thing. Third song, personal life, love life, because that's what I talk about.
Yeah.
And it's actually, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know Jody talking.
Yeah. No, not for me. Usually they're talking, but I think right now I've grown up. I'm a different man than I was 2 years, 3 years back.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Lately I'm able to actually socialize. That's why I'm gonna leave a serious face. I'm that guy along what I used to listen to a lot of immortal technique. Is like, you don't have to be showing your people how you feel.
Yeah. And you're practicing that.
Yeah, you like I've learned that.
Africa more and then say hi. Africa will not all hi. You auto make sure oh meet a level.
Yeah.
the way I want to
Wait, then the thing good. Then I'll just keep it like that. I was serious and all of that.
Yeah.
And I've learned that during my course of that, and I've learned not to react on certain things. What's very Coupe? You can post something on Facebook and come later in the DMs. If it was back in the days of comment, then a lot of people are there like,
And you know what comments do?
yeah, which and again, a lot of interest simple, but
Yeah.
they're going to make it a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I respect you for that.
Yeah, straight
So,
up.
but then with you back on music, what are you actually aiming for right now? Like, what are you hoping to achieve?
Actually, hey man, I'm right now. I'm aiming for a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things I want to, like as I mentioned. I'm an artist. I'm an entrepreneur. You know,
You can start from like for the record label. I'm aiming to do what,
okay with the
what, and then as an artist, I'm aiming that my music goes what, it becomes a farfetch.
yeah. Here's the thing.
Hey, you are a man of hydration, Chem. Here's another one.
Yeah, that means. But when I like they make you yeah keep then over calm to no limits. Okay, so what the thing is, okay, when it comes to the artistic side, I'm trying to drop as much project as possible for my people. You know, because one thing one thing that actually motivates me is my mortality, bro. I feel like people are dying every day. That's what drives me.
Yeah.
Every day. I feel like I could wind up dead tomorrow. So
It is what it is.
You never
yeah,
know.
why not live my life and like right now I'm doing a lot of things. Personally, I go out with my friends. We be at the malls and do. I never used to do them.
Yeah.
I'm new to them, right? Then musically, right now I'm trying to drop a lot more music because I've seen the demand now.
Yeah.
If you check like the numbers now, I've seen people really love the music. Because I used to think a lot of people hate me. Because people are like Facebook. Go to my Facebook.
Bruh,
Like,
and if you
Connections
go
don't
with
matter
that,
like that.
yeah.
you're gonna live what you do. You're gonna live what you love doing, and then thinking foreign people don't really like you. Like you had that brother, he said, I had your song. I didn't know he did.
Yeah.
But if you go with the reactions and the interactions which are more on socials, you might end up living what you love.
Yeah, that's the thing. I used to think a lot of people hate me. Can't you know? The people only chose what they want to love about me. People love my music.
Yeah.
People love my performances. I didn't know that until Med was like, bro, people love your performances.
Yeah.
Right? Then I was like, bro, people don't even like my page. Why would they? Then when I
They
released,
don't matter. Those pages
Yeah.
and reactions, they don't really have that feeling on what you do.
yeah. Then when I released the music, people were eating it up. Like Molweni right now, don't talk from my youth. I only dropped the music on YouTube. You know why?
Yeah.
I just came back in the game. I wanted to check the analytics, like the progress. How am I doing as an artist?
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's a numbers game. Let's be honest. As much as Reganore, but you can have 20 people listening to
But
your
you know
song.
the numbers won't lie.
Yeah. As much as we're doing this music for the people, yeah, value for ourselves, but mostly for the people. But 20 people is not enough.
Yeah.
You gotta push hard. So for me, I just trying to drop more music as an artist. Then entrepreneurship. I must say it for the first time. Yeah, I never wanted to
So
say.
I want to know. I'm sorry. Is your uncle's puzzle still in process? Like,
I will. I think. For generally 10 years maybe.
Because I hearing you saying my entrepreneurial status itomilemo.
Yeah,
So I wanted to know if you were still pushing until like now.
No, right now, that's Pastor Willie, I think.
Okay.
Prior to my high school, I think, maybe a year before I went to my high school, I don't remember.
Okay.
Because I wasn't free. Like every day when I came back from school, hence why I don't have friends. Anybody who tells you they know me from
From the
2014, the communist side.
Okay.
Only Matt that knows me from afar, like we come afar. Everybody else, 2014, communist side. 2014, like afterwards, this passes away, then I was free. Hence why I was able to go and venture into music. yada yada. So ever since in the music, for me it was just a hobby until it became a business.
Okay.
So when it became a business, I made it a priority. Hence why, and also with the entrepreneurial tech, it's just to actually affirm to myself that you're a businessman.
You're a man of business.
You feel me? Hence why when I release music, I don't just wake up and like, yo guys, here's a link.
Yeah.
There's a rollout plan. I have a rollout plan. Like I can have a 6 months rollout plan, 23 days. Usually it's 23 days rollout plan. You know how I'm gonna do it. You see me like Ogan check at the time you drop a project. That month becomes heated.
Yeah.
Now everybody's curious. Hey, why am I talking about this thing? Then they're curious enough. Then on the day, I get to in the morning and upload. As an upcoming artist, you can't wake up got 12 for upload. Who's gonna stream that?
Yeah.
But and you're not that special.
They can't wait for that long.
You feel me?
They cannot wait, Coiin, you
What,
told
bro?
me 12 for so
Yeah.
they're not sleeping unless they eat the
Even your friends will never do. They don't care. I'm gonna post the status. I'll post the draw.
Yeah.
People don't care. So what happens is you need to make them care. So you build up the hype. Okay. On the day of the release, you wake up and like you don't care. Good. Or promise I'm
like you don't know anything.
Yeah. Then off it to go. What
wait to see who's gonna. You said you're gonna release music, so we
straight
waiting.
up. And all in the morning, but don't
What's going on?
Yeah, when are you dropping? Hey, what's happening?
Hey,
I can
today's
see.
the day.
Hey, it's like, okay, these people believe it.
Yes. Then those type of people will really, really matter, bro.
Yeah.
They do.
12 midday, you drop. 12 midday. Never make a mistake. 12 midday, everybody is about to knock off at work. They just want to listen to something. Or if you live in they'll go and stream your project.
Even the ones at school.
Even at school, right? But when I go stream at 12 o'clock, everybody's relaxed. Lunch, what. A lot of things are happening at that time.
Yeah.
Midday for an upcoming artist. For a major, yeah, you can drop a 12. People will do streaming because you got numbers. Because also, as a major, only 200 fans, you know 100 will stream. You're most guaranteed. Mm-hmm. So it's like that. So entrepreneur side, I can say, for now I'm more focused. I want to drop a clothing brand.
Yeah.
And in my head, I wanted to drop it as well as my upcoming project.
Yeah.
I'm dropping a project on the 29th of September 2023.
Oh, keep that notice.
Nice.
It's titled Gets Better With Time.
Yeah, I've been seeing you doing that shit.
Now you're
Gets
curious.
better with time.
Now you're curious. Now you want to know what's happening.
What's inside the package?
You feel me? So right now I'm going to drop the project. I think it's the first time I mentioned it anyway. I'm going to drop this project 29th of September. It was supposed to be a joint with Matt. He pulled out. But he produced the whole project. He's the composer. Then also I'm working with Zach. Zach is the sound engineer, mixing and mastering. Then also with the features. Should I drop the features?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Let me see for that.
It's the first time for everything. It's the first time you're announcing that you got a project.
Yeah.
Right? It's the first time for everything on the AwtKast podcast.
Yeah.
Unlike our previous episode that we shot, that's already dropped, right? Our guests, it was the first time they were meeting. They knew each other, but they never physically met.
That's Pri and...
No, not myself and Pri, but the guests.
Okay, I feel
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like first time for everything. You can like.
So on the project, okay. First track, the intro, right? I got my bro Shadow the Minister. Shadow the Minister from Mpumalanga PTA. You know, he's actually on the verse. He's one of the dopest young. He's a young, right?
Yeah.
Then second track. Like I'm giving it to you in a chronological order. Second track, I got GZ015. You know GZ015? He knows him. Beast, one of the greatest rappers in Limpopo and South Africa, I can say. Yeah, like GZ is. But on that joint, I didn't want him to rap.
Yeah.
But you hear.
Did you feel like he will body back you?
beside body bag, yeah, he'll body bag me, but I don't know about that. You know, the thing is, I'm way ahead the body bag era right now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
about making dope music.
right now it's about making dope music.
Okay.
Hence why I'm not pressured to you know, the body bag era was when I was like, hey, look, Coupe, let's make a song. Then we record. I kill him.
Right, my
You feel me? Then you drop every month, and yeah, it's good dropping every month. It's not wrong, but I'm way past the body bag era. It's just let's make great music. If you're better than me, it's my song either
Let's
way.
work,
We
man.
win.
Yeah.
You feel me? We both win. Lona, it takes growth because a lot of people. What's that? I'm fit.
Yeah.
That's what feel like. So it's just like that. I'm taking the two verses. He's taking the hook. It's like that. Then the third one, I'm featuring this other kid, and I'm gonna say it on camera, right? This kid is gonna be one of the illest in the industry. Should he like channel his brand correctly, push it, and be consistent in what he does? His name is Just K, the Tornado. Tornado, I think, is the tagline. I know him, but the Tornado. I've never met the guy,
Yeah.
but he's on my project. Including Shadow the Minister. I've never met this guy,
Yeah.
but he's on my project. Just K is gonna beat the beast. I don't know where he's from, to be honest. I think this
I was
side.
about to ask.
Yeah, I don't even know where he's from. But he Ochola Moluka. But
Okay.
whatever happens, he already sent the verse. Like everything is on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Just K is on the third track. Then the other ones are just one, two singers. I'm the only one doing my thing.
Yeah.
You know, the other ones. Yeah, then this other one we're still trying to work on. That one, but it's gonna be on the project regardless. I believe in it. So it's a 5-track project.
Yeah.
But then yeah, I think I've actually demystified
Yeah.
everything about
And
the
I believe
project.
I believe that it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
We'll be waiting. I've kept note.
So any visuals planning of like dropping visuals for any song?
Yeah, it's like in my head. Like with the visuals right now, I don't think I've pushed New Life 2 project enough.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know. But yeah.
So he's trying to say the new life somewhere there. One track out of the new life will have a visual. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying anything, but
Yeah. It's better left unsaid.
yeah.
So life is a mystery. You gotta dig deep to find whatever you wanna, you know.
It's like that, bro.
Yeah. So I think we're done for today, right? We covered everything.
Yeah.
I think we've chopped it up.
We chopped it up.
But I don't think Bree has said anything about herself. Man, you need to say something about you, because remember, no, as much as I'm the guest, right?
Yeah.
You need to actually put yourself in there. Remember, we
In
don't
the
know
spot,
each
yeah,
other. Put
yeah.
yourself in the spot, like, yo, I'm like, and here's the thing. When this guy started the podcast, I remember I told him, was it the first, before he even dropped
Before
it,
I even like,
I told him, I'm like, yeah, I was like, bro, get a female host there, bro. Get a female
I
host.
thought I said a lot about myself on the first episode
Nah.
because I was the guest.
You know why I feel like you didn't say much? That's my personal perspective,
Okay.
right? On the first episode, I felt like you were overshadowed by Mr. Jiggy Jiggy.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Jiggy Jiggy has the persona. He overshadowed you. So you hardly ever said anything. And somebody can look at that episode and like, I know
Let's go
Cree.
back. I felt like I was like very much talkative because
Yeah.
whenever everybody could like drop a comment, verbal comments about the podcast, they'd be like, yo, you hardly gave somebody a chance to speak. You've been on about you and you know.
Some people they are unaware that we have the stats on like whatever YouTube and whatever. We're able to like cover like, you motherfuckers don't really watch this shit for this long. Yeah, what? For this long.
Yeah.
So we know if you watched it, you can comment. You watched for like 30 seconds and then you go comment, please, we love you.
Yeah.
No.
YouTube Studios says a lot. Here's the thing. I came here
Sorry.
with some notes because I want people to actually. You still got some time, maybe.
Yeah, we got time.
You know, I want to turn it into a master class right now.
Yeah.
Right now, one thing I want to teach artists some of the basic things. Right.
They always here to learn something. I think up to today,
Yeah.
there was always something to learn of the podcasts that we've been like shooting and uploading. So you might as well come up with yours.
Here's the thing, right? We have a lot of artists in the game. We have a lot of artists that complain about the game.
Yeah.
We have a lot of artists that don't even care about the game.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You're right.
So first and foremost, for those who actually studying out and want to actually be in the back like that, here's the first thing you have to do. You need to, and before I say that, let me promote myself. Okay, I have a company, Farfetch Records P2 Ltd. will help people with registering with the CMOs.
Yeah.
CMOs are collective management organizations. You know what they do is they collect royalties from entities that have used your music.
Yeah.
Right? We have Samro. Samro actually pays the composers, the authors, and the publishers and the arrangers. Right? You need to actually be registered to Samro as an artist. Right? Secondly, you need to also be registered to Capasso. Capasso also deals with the mechanical rights. Right? Mechanical rights, I'm talking about getting your music, I can say, synchronized. When your music is played, it's being synchronized in a movie.
Yeah.
Use the scoring, as the intros and whatever. When your music is being used on, what can I say?
Facebook.
Those kind of
TikToks,
things, the TikToks and yada yada, those are mechanical rights that Capasso collect and they give it to you. You deserve that, right? We also have resale. Resale, what they do is they ID your music. They give your music an identity to be recognized. So that even when your music plays out the border, like maybe in Zimbabwe or wherever, right? Your music, they can be able to track your music and claim those royalties on your behalf. Right?
Okay.
Then we also have Sambra. Sambra, what they do, they deal with little time. When, like, right now, Golden Lifestyle comes to the Coupe, like, we want your song, we want to play it at our institution, for the people, or every time they pull up, they have a signature song or whatever. Those, they go to Sambra and they communicate with them and let them know that we want to use this music and this is how much we can be able to offer, right? Then Sampra collect those royalties and they actually send them to you. Nice. You feel me? Those are 4 entities that as an artist you need to be registered with. Like, whether you like it or not, unless maybe you just want
to interview either way.
You feel
if
me?
You're not registered.
Yeah.
If you're not registered with those companies, you're not gonna get like
royalties,
radio interviews and all that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that you ain't gonna get them.
Connection.
You feel me? It's just that very but they'll be ripping you off because if your music is playing on the radio station and you're not getting anything, it's useless. So I'd advise musicians to actually, even you need to register. You registered. You need to come
Taking notes.
Yeah, you need to come and register, right? And also, but this one I'm gonna leave it out. This one it requires time.
Okay.
Yeah, and you might do a 2 hours podcast and you don't want that.
Yeah. Has anybody told you that you look like Stoji?
Stoji T.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said. They said
I'm telling you, yes.
They said I look like Lord Pori.
Not Ice Cube.
Yeah. They say you look like Pori.
But just that, with your look, I say recently I look like.
Yeah.
Recently, because my looks change every time.
I look at Stogie and I see you.
You just see this fat dope rapper. And then
and then I'd be like, I know another fat dope rapper.
Yeah.
That's my
So it's like that. So anybody that wants to register, they can hit me up. Then we can chop it up. You can leave
where can they details on the screen.
Okay, where they can hit me up? Okay, I'm off socials right now, but Okay, I'm coming back end of this month.
Yeah.
So you can hit me on Facebook at Maribe the Coin, at Maribe space the space coin, Facebook, anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Even on YouTube, you can just comment, yo, I need your help.
Yeah.
I hit you up. Then also maybe my numbers 076-0899-048. Those are my contact details. Yeah, they can hit me up. We can chop it up. You know, the prices are way higher, but if you got one is about to
We'll get along.
yeah. So that's the thing. And also, if you need some music business knowledge, I got something to offer on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they're gonna do
Yeah.
that. I bet they're gonna do that.
Yeah. If you need some consultation, you can just book your slot. That one, because it's knowledge, I ain't gonna charge you that much. I'm gonna charge you for my time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bakzile.
So anything you wanna
Sixzile.
touch base on?
I think we've covered a lot of
Any
things.
project you dropping?
My projects, yes, I'm working on
She
an
got a single
EP.
that's out.
That's out.
I
Yeah.
have a single out, and then I'm gonna be dropping another one, I think, next month. And then after that, I'm still working on an EP. No release date until now. And then Nizoazi.
Then every chance you get, like, but we'll chop it up maybe after the
chop it up.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even I'm dropping.
Shout out to the
Bruh,
cameraman.
I got 2 videos coming. I think by month end it will be out.
Mhm.
I got the other one from Crazy SK, Feel Me, and then I got the one from Syntax Tonka.
Syntax, man, I haven't heard of the guy.
Yeah.
Need to link me
He's
up
gonna
with the
drop
guy.
it. Tonka video that's shot by me.
Mhm.
I hope you'll enjoy it.
Shout out to our photographer, man, the videographer, the man
Lil
behind
Doug.
the grass.
The man behind the duck looks like Lil Duck.
Yeah. You'll see his
You
pictures
just don't
on
come
my-
and
on
stay
my
here,
wall.
man.
Yeah.
People want to see you.
No, I think he's fine there.
Yeah.
Just for anticipation. They'll see him one day.
That's
So
all.
they're gonna come the show.
Our photographer, man, the videographer, the man
Lil
behind
Doug.
the grass.
The man behind the duck looks like Lil Duck.
You'll see his
You just
pictures
don't
on
come
my-
and
on
stay
my-
here, man.
Yeah.
People want to see you.
No, I think he's fine there.
Yeah.
Just for anticipation. They'll see him one day.
That's
So they're gonna come the show for a minute. So yeah,
Yeah, guys, like
we done out here. This is the AwtKast
Oh.
podcast.
And you remember Ray Cruz?
Ray Cruz, that's my cousin.
Is your cousin?
I
my cousin.
Yeah, he gotta drop too. I told him to come for preview.
Bro,
I told him to come. I got his video.
you got his video.
Yeah. Can I go
My
money?
nigga.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
He's your cousin.
Bro, black.
Damn.
That's
That's my nigga.
Yeah,
That's my
cousin.
bro.
Isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This was the most educative, fun, emotional, and exciting
that's
podcast
how it's like.
ever. You know
It's
what?
like-
We have it all in one package, and I'm glad that you have joined us. You know what? We're gonna be seeing each other next time. We're coming back, right?
Yeah.
So if you wanna follow me, I am Priscilla Pre on Facebook, Priscilla on TikTok, and Instagram it's Priscilla Pre. So, Sizo Dibana Konalapo.